my mood. I find it very inspiring and motivating. So every day I will come into this room in my house that we call the library, and I'm unsure why, because there's not even a book to be found in this room. And I'll just sit or lie on the couch, stare at the ceiling, and play my favorite songs for 10 minutes straight. Sounds repetitive, I know, but I cannot stress enough how
I've only been doing for about 7 minutes.
Like, I can't even explain it. Just
just one of them weekends, you know. Been raining all day, and I've been in my room all day. So I'm done with yoga and all the stretchy bits. I've been just binging on some YouTube videos. I'm gonna do some cardio in my room while I'm watching. So come along.
complete it, write some notes time until I get to around
Just stumbled upon his channel
50, 60. We'll see
like
if I get
2
to
days
it in the
ago,
summer.
maybe,
Let's do it.
and I'm completely hooked. So highly recommend following this dude.
Sick hair. I feel like you should be in
Will
some sort of
Tennyson. He's on YouTube
like
and on
emo boy
Instagram.
band right now. But
Well,
I wonder how
Let
many
me get my cardio.
calories.
So it was just leg day yesterday for me, and I really want to squeeze in some more cardio in my workouts these days. So I'm gonna try and keep it low impact today with the cardio, and mostly gonna do, you know, a combination of isometric and isokinetic movements like this, so that I don't have, you know, I don't make my joints work too hard, because my lower body muscles are pretty sore still from yesterday's leg day.
You want to try a taste? Matsu? How's it baby food? Can't eat it. And as you can tell by the time, it's only not even 1:30. For meal number 2, the fact that I'm calling this a meal is time consuming, and I'm wondering what my life has come to. But when you have 200 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, and 0 grams of protein, you're pretty limited with your food choices, and all I can really think about is candy. I don't think I just put anything else in my macros, maybe like a jam, but that would be that enjoyable. So even fruit had traces of protein and stuff like that. Community food. So I went to the gas station and picked up a variety of things. So starting off with some frozen steak, which is 58 grams of carbs. These little things.
Can you see that?
Continue while making smart food choices. I don't know what it is, because you can have a bowl of oatmeal for around 60 grams of carbs and has a bunch of fiber protein. And really good stuff to avoid this.
23 minutes. It says 106 kcals and that my heart rate now is 89. I don't think that's accurate. This has been known to be inaccurate most times, so I'm pretty sure my heart rate is at least over 140 beats per minute right now. And I've probably burnt about double the amount of calories there. It says 107, so I'm pretty sure I'm close to 200. Yeah, I think that'll do it for now.
Actually, these macros suck, so I wanted to get them off, obviously, so I put them into my fitness plan, and then it's just too much fat. I mean, there's no point in dance if you're not going to get at least 8.
That was a pretty good cardio session. It was a little mix of listen hit. You know what? I think I should slow down the volume here. Right, I think that's better. So yeah, oh, that was a pretty good cardio session. A lot harder than I anticipated, really. A lot harder than just running or boxing or skipping, because I'm definitely used to that. This one, just, you know, just combining isometric and isokinetic movements, and then sort of amping it up, you know, testing your cardio limit. I think really tests like some new groups of muscles, and like it really takes your endurance to a whole new level. So pretty happy, pretty stoked with that. So yeah, I am completely covered in sweat. and I'm gonna have a shower shortly, and then I'm gonna go down and make myself a good meal. Probably gonna be high protein and definitely gonna consist of fish. See you in a bit. Yes, boy? What you want? Chicken? You want chicken? You gonna eat your biscuits? Are you scared of the tripod? Right, so I'm finally done with my cooking, and this is what I've prepared for my dinner. So you can see I've got my mixed vegetables here. This is the fish I'm talking about, really high in protein, lean protein, that is about 27 grams per fish, which is actually higher than tuna, believe it or not. And then I've got a hard-boiled egg there for another source of protein. I'm using peas as also another source of protein, but at the same time they're also a source of carbs. So if you're counting your macros, just keep in mind that they do have quite a significant amount of carbs. So I would say in this dish it is mostly protein, probably about 60 to 70% of this dish is protein. Second would be carbs, right? The rice here is resistant starch rice that I normally prepare all the time anyway. So I cooked this rice yesterday, let it sit in the fridge overnight, added a little bit of coconut oil, about a teaspoon into the pot when the rice was cooking, let it sit overnight and then cool down, and then reheat it, and then you have resistant starch rice. So this is not even a cup here, so I would probably say there's around 150 to 180 calories worth of carbs there, and then the rest is just, you know, fiber from the veggies. I've got some I think this is called green mustard or mustard greens, but in Malay they're called sawi, so that's a good source of vitamin C, actually more concentrated than vitamin C in oranges. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. All right. By the way, I'm Malay, so we eat with our hands. I don't know what this fish is called in English, but in Malay it's called chencharu, or commonly known as ikan jacket. Why it's called ikan jacket? Well, because it has these like really very hard, inedible layer of protective layer outside of its flesh, and it literally is like a jacket, and you can't eat it. So that's how it got its name. I almost forgot. In the breakdown of the macros, protein, carbs, I left out the fat. So in this meal, fat is the smallest portion. I would say about 30 to 20%. And the reason being is because I've got a higher percentage of carbs here. So general rule is, if you're gonna have higher amounts of carbs, then keep your fat low. All right. The reason being is so that you tap into fat later on for energy more efficiently, as opposed to just using sugar and carbs from your meal. So there. All done. It's actually still pretty early, but I'm already in bed. Not that I'm gonna sleep immediately after just having had my dinner. It's not even 9 p.m. yet, so I've got a lot of time to kill. Probably gonna do some editing and some other work as well. So today has been, I would say, rather relaxing, not so productive, as you'd expect on a weekend. So yeah, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. I work really hard the rest of the week, so I kind of deserve a day off, you know, a Saturday like this. But anyhow, despite not being that productive today, I still find that I managed to achieve quite a bit. At least I got my workout done very early on, and then had my dinner after that. In fact, I had 2 really good, fulfilling dinners, met my macros, and just really nourishing. And I think I've done a pretty good job sticking to the macros so far, relatively, at least in the carb department. So I mentioned earlier that I'm trying to increase my cardio these days. One of the reasons is that I'm also increasing my calorie intake overall. And this is so because I can keep up with more of the demands that come from more frequent workouts. I'm working out a lot more these days because I really want to focus on building muscle and getting lean, because I know that I'm almost there. And I've already noticed some difference ever since I've slowly started, you know, putting on piling back on the calories, but really like in small increments. I don't just go from like 1,500 calories a day to like 2,500 calories. No. So I just add a little bit, you know, by each day, maybe by 100 or 200 calories each day. Sometimes it can go down a little, sometimes it go a little bit higher, but no more than 400 to 500 increments, 400 to 500 calorie increments. So I feel that I'm making a lot of progress with this, and this is actually the kind of the goal that I set anyways, because you can't just, you know, as I've said in my videos before, you can't just keep lowering your calories. That's not possible, that's unsustainable, and that's frankly not living a life. So yeah, I'm really glad with the progress so far, and definitely going to squeeze in more cardio. Tomorrow's gonna be, I guess, a bit of a cheat day, because I'll be going to a friend's sort of do. This is still the month of Eid, so a lot of people still have these sort of you know, gatherings, and they cook a lot of food, so it's gonna be a little bit of an eating day. So my last meal just now, my dinner, was ended at 8:30, so that was my last meal, and now I'm just gonna fast until I get to my friend's place. Actually, I think it's an office do, so I'm going over to her office, which I think is like an apartment or a studio apartment, something like that. It means that I'll be breaking my fast at that gathering. So I think the function starts at 2 p.m. So 8:30 to 2 p.m. That's a solid 18 hours fast. So yeah, I'm gonna be intermittent fasting till tomorrow, and I'll get back to you then. Good to go. It's been a while since I've had any excuse to make up and dress up, so this is as good as any. Like a cheese stick, drive the streets of Tokyo, get you fly kick. Girl, you always on my mind, got my head. so I'm here now, just arrived, and I am gonna have some food. I got the time wrong though, actually. I didn't check the text that I got from my friend. It actually ends at 2, not starts at 2, so I'm probably gonna end my intermittent fasting a little bit earlier, so not quite 18 hours, probably 17 hours. It's 12:15 now, probably at 1 p.m. So that's about it for this vlog edition. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's definitely something new for me, as it is for you guys, you know, coming for me. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I am gonna have some food a little bit later on, and I'll probably leave you guys with some of the stuff going on at the gathering. And probably a lot of food eating as well. So till next time, guys. See you guys. Firdaus used to be my student, and he actually has this really cool business. He does tailor-made dresses for brides, for you know, bridal dresses for brides to be. And I was hoping he could share some of what he does basically.
My brand is Talia Atelier. Basically it's Talia, but Atelier is specific for custom-made garments, fashion, so on. But we also have ready-to-wear, so you can check us on talia.atelier on Facebook for custom-made, and talia.rtw for ready-made outfit.
Firdaus, thanks a lot.
Alright.
Really nice meeting you again. Again, the food was lovely. So wishing you all the best with your business.
Thank you very much.
Follow him and the company Talia on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure you will find a lot of the designs that he does with his team very, very good. Okay?
Alright, bye.
Thanks again. Bye. Selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya.